I asked the judge to legally terminate my rights to my own child. I said it clearly. I said it without screaming. And I hated myself the moment the words left my mouth. My daughter Ava was born screaming. Not the normal newborn cry. It was sharp, relentless. Even the nurse joked she sounded angry at the world. When she turned 5, the first episode happened. She didn't throw a tantrum. She didn't cry. She walked into the kitchen, picked up a fork, and calmly pressed it into her brother's arm while staring at the wall. No emotion. No reaction to his screaming. When it passed, she collapsed into my lap sobbing. Why does my head tell me to hurt people, mommy? That was the first neurologist. Then the second. Then the third. ADHD. Oppositional defiance. Early onset bipolar. Childhood schizophrenia. Autoimmune disorder. Every diagnosis came with a new medication. Every medication came with side effects. Tremors. Weight gain. Hallucinations. Rage. Nothing lasted. By 8, she had attacked 3 teachers. By 9, she'd fractured a classmate's finger. We removed knives from the house, installed door alarms, put a lock on her bedroom at night. My son Eli started sleeping inside my closet. He said the hangers made him feel safer. I stopped sleeping entirely. I monitored baby monitors like security feeds. Every noise jolted me upright. School called weekly, sometimes daily. The principal once said, "We're not equipped for this level of violence." I asked what that meant. It meant suspension. It meant send her home. It meant try again tomorrow. Hospitals wouldn't admit her long term. She's too young. She doesn't meet involuntary criteria. She needs outpatient therapy. Outpatient therapy didn't stop her from trying to suffocate Eli with a pillow. That was the night I broke. I held both my children in separate rooms, one shaking in fear, one shaking in confusion, and I understood something terrible. Love wasn't enough. I filed for an emergency hearing, not to punish her, to save them both. The courtroom was smaller than I expected. Wood paneling, fluorescent lights humming overhead. Ava wasn't there. She'd been sedated that morning after biting her caseworker. The judge was older, kind eyes, tired. She read through 200 pages of documentation, incident reports, medical records, photographs. When she finally looked up, she asked one question. "What are you requesting?" I had rehearsed something about residential treatment, about state resources, about funding. Instead, I said the sentence I had never allowed myself to think clearly. I want to terminate my parental rights. Silence. Even my lawyer shifted in his chair. "I cannot keep my son safe," I continued. "I cannot keep my daughter safe from herself. She needs more than I can give her." I expected outrage, condemnation. Instead, the judge leaned back. "Why now?" she asked softly. "Because Eli asked me yesterday if monsters can be sisters," I said, and I didn't know how to answer him. My voice didn't crack. It felt hollow. "I love her," I said, "but I don't know how to love her safely." The judge folded her hands. "This is not abandonment," she said carefully. "This is recognition." Recognition. The word felt strange. She didn't grant termination that day. She ordered something else. Immediate psychiatric placement. Court supervised. Long term, not a week, not observation. Real containment. It took 3 deputies and 2 nurses to transport her. Ava fought, then she froze, then she looked at me. Clear. Present. "Did I do something bad?" she asked. I swallowed everything inside me. "No," I said. "We're just getting you help." Eli slept in his own bed that night for the first time in 11 months. I didn't celebrate. I cried in the kitchen, not because she was gone, because she was still mine, but no longer mine to manage alone. 6 months later, the facility called. New diagnosis. Autoimmune encephalitis. Treatable. Aggressive but treatable. The hallucinations weren't defiance. They were inflammation. She's stable now. Not perfect, but present. Sometimes I still hear that sentence in my head. I want to terminate my rights. And I wonder if I failed her. But then I remember something else. If I hadn't said it, the court wouldn't have listened. Sometimes the bravest thing a parent can do is admit they cannot fix it alone, even when it sounds unforgivable.